Hello everyone, welcome to ElliottWave-Forex.com YouTube channel. This is Henry and today is April the 16th, 2019 on Tuesday. The time is 3 a.m. GMT. So for today, we will be looking at the S&P 500 as the chart of the day. This is ES futures 30 minutes chart. We can see in this chart here that this pullback to 2877 ended with 4, okay, and then from there the index has started to extend higher. We are looking to finish this with 5 in the red, okay. As you can see here, subdivides nicely into another 5 waves of the lesser degree, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then now looking to finish this with 5. Then once that wave 5 is completed, that should end the wave 5 in the red degree, and then that will end also with 3 in blue, which is the higher degree labels here, the higher degree cycle. Then we can get a bigger pullback in the wave 4 in blue before more upside. Okay, so overall then we should continue to extend higher in the ES and possibly likely breaks above the 2018 high as well when everything is done. Okay, we are not really that far away from breaking the previous high in 2018, by the way, right? We are in 2018 was 2947 and we are now at 2912, so very close to breaking this high right now. Now if we look and step back at the larger degree and take a look at the 4-hour chart, this is the 4-hour chart, not a complete labels. For complete labels and also regular forecast, you can always check our service. We have 14 days free trial and the link is provided there in the description of the video. Now over here we can see that from March the 9th 2019 low to 2727 here, we have been rallying, and this is what we are calling for as a 5 waves up from March the 9th. If we look at the 1 hour, back to the 1 hour chart, we can see 3 and 4 in red, and then now 5 in red ending 3 in blue. This is where it is, 3 in red, 4 in red, and then now ending 5 in red. That will end 3 in blue. Okay, so the entire rally here then is still within the wave 3 in blue, and we can see subdivides into 5 waves, and we are ending the wave 5 in red now as part of the wave 3 in blue. As you all know, impulsive 5-wave structure, wave 1, wave 3, and wave 5, they all subdivide in 5 waves of the lesser degree. So now once we finish this wave 5 in red, which is going to be again expected to end somewhere in the blue box here, we should get a bigger pullback in the wave 4 in blue. It is not a sell. It is not a sell because there is nothing to suggest we should sell it. Alright, there is no bearish sequence or anything like that. As always, the trend can always extend as much as it wants, and that's one of the things that we teach the members, is that do not trade the counter trend that is against this right side stem that we have, right? And a lot of people that want to trade both swings end up losing money all the time because the trend can always extend. Counter trend doesn't need to be this big, and it can be shallow and then extends again and so on. So counter trend is always not a good idea to trade, okay, in our system. And the right side still remains higher. As you can see, the right side stem, it remains green right now against 2877. Now having said that though, this wave 4 in blue, if it is really going to happen, technically should stay above this wave 2 in blue, not necessarily going to stay above wave 4 in red. Okay, this invalidation level in the 1 hour is only for this last push here, which is the really minor swing here, right? But then once we finish the entire thing here, and once we really do the wave 4, now this wave 4 may or may not break below to 877 because technically in the wave 4 pullback is not correcting this wave 5 in, this wave 4 pullback technically is not correcting this, right? technically the wave 4 in blue, going back to the 4-hour chart, the wave 4 in blue is not correcting this cycle. Like I said, this wave 4 in blue is correcting this cycle. So this wave 4 in blue is correcting this wave 3 rally in blue. So a break below this wave 4 in red doesn't really change the fact that we are still looking for more upside in the wave 5 as far as it stays above wave 2 in blue, right? So this wave 2 in blue is going to be more important later on in order to know whether we're going to get extension high or not. So for now, as far as this wave 4 in blue stays above wave 2 in blue, we should get one more push higher to finish a 5 ways up. But in the very short term, we can get a little bit more upside just to finish a 5 ways up from here, as far as it stays above 28.77, which is above this wave 4 in red. Now if this wave 4 in red fails, then that signals to you that the wave 3 in blue already ended, and then we have already started the wave 4 in blue. That's the only thing here. So this invalidation level in the 1 hour and the 30-minute chart really is only for this last push, whereas this pullback here in this wave 4 in blue later on may or may not break below 28.77, because this is no longer relevant if we ended the wave 3 in blue, because the wave 4 in blue should be staying above wave 2 in blue before the next leg high. This wave 4 in blue, if it is going to happen, probably is going to retest this ascending trend line again, okay, at some point, and then while that trend line holds, again one more push higher to finish a 5 ways up from March the 9th 2019 low here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all again next time in another chart of the day.